Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. And then so Akwaba, I welcome all of you to my YouTube page as well as my Facebook page. If you are a first time viewer, I will please request that you subscribe to my YouTube as well as follow me on Facebook. I chose to do this show live. I usually don't like editing. So I'm going to go on live. Today we're going to go through series of steps on how to look for job in Canada. I want I've had so many people asking me for this. So I said today, instead of me doing a short video, sometimes it doesn't really help. So I'm going to do live show teaching it, okay? And I'm just going to go through how to find LMIA job in Canada. LMIA, for those of you who first joining, it's a labor market impact assessment. Market impact assessment. This is a certification that is given to employers who are not able to find workers in Canada to occupy a certain position. So today, you and I are going to go through a series of those slide. I'm going to also point you to employers who can hire you. Okay, so if you don't have pen and paper, because a lot of people keep asking the same questions after you do a show, and then they ask you the same questions over and over and over again. So today, keep your comments coming. I will be reading your comment as well as trying my best to answer some of these questions that you may have. So take your time. If you need to grab a pen and paper, do so. So which employers has issued LMIA jobs offer in the past or in present? I'm going to lead you through that. Um, how many people got LMIA letters recently from those employers? I'm going to show you how to find those companies. Which category LMIA does it belong to? We're going to go through that as well. Okay, so LMIA, like I said, employers who are not able to find people to work the specific job categories. Okay, so then employers will apply through Service Canada to get certification to hire foreign workers. And this is what we are going to go through today. And then we'll go through that. For those of you who are interested in specific jobs, pay attention, okay? And then after that, I'm going to also go through with you 6 employers that Canada, some specific Atlantic places, like let's say, where are the Atlantic map? There are 4 provinces that makes the Atlantic provinces. The 4 provinces are New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, Prince Edward Island, Newfoundland, and Labrador. So I'm going to go through with you. These locations are looking for people, okay? These provinces are looking because of less population in those provinces. They make up to be the 4 Atlantic provinces, okay? New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, Prince Edward Island, Newfoundland, and Labrador. These provinces are looking for employers. So first one, let's see how you can find LMIA companies, okay? Companies who hires foreign workers. I'm going to share my screen with you. I want you to be self-sufficient. I want you to apply for those things yourself. So I'm sharing my screen. When you go to your Google, make sure, I'm going to go back, okay? Type in LMIA employer list. if you're watching, type in LMIA employers list. Okay, what that list is going to give you, the first option is the Revenue Canada's website. Please, guys, don't make a mistake. A lot of agents are on this platform as well. Okay, a lot of agents, a lot of quack agents, a lot of people who wants your money, a lot of people who just want your money for even consultation fee. Consultation fees, they will charge you an arm and a leg, but yet nobody can promise you a visa. Nobody can promise you a visa. Keep that in mind. Guys, I'm going to ask for you to share the video. Let's keep sharing the video. Nobody, not even a lawyer, consultant, everybody need to do the right thing. And knowing the right thing is the best thing for you. So we're going to go through this list, okay? So here is Temporary Foreign Worker Program. And this is the Canadian Immigration Government of Canada. As you can see, this is Government of Canada. No other website. Don't go to, remember, the agencies has their own website. It looks similar. Then you scroll down. These are all companies that has been given LMIA certification, but you want a recent one, okay? Recent one. Companies who have been hiring foreign workers. So I'm going to scroll down to recent one, okay? Recent one, we want 2023. 2023, who are these companies issued LMIA certification to hire a foreign worker? Guys, I want you to share the video as we're going along, okay? So the last one, here you go. Guys, these are Temporary Foreign Worker Program, Positive Labor Market Impact Assessment. Canada has been so much impacted by labor shortage. And that is why the government of Canada, in partnership with some of these provinces, has come up with many programs. I will be coming to you with other programs as well. But for now, let's go through these companies, okay? Here you go. Let's open this one up. We're going to download it. It's going to be an Excel spreadsheet. So these are all the companies. You can do your own search. If you want, these are all the cities. These are employers, okay? So these are employers. You want to scroll down to, let's make it easier for you. These are the companies. These are their addresses, okay? And please, I want you to be proactive. Don't take an address. Don't take anything other than searching the companies yourself. So what you want to do, you want to know how many people a company has hired, okay, in the past couple, this year alone, okay? So here, they posted, these are the postings, and these are the hired. So they've hired, you see, this company alone hired 65 individuals to come to Canada this year alone. So let's go through it, and you can scale the search down to a city if you want to, okay? Let's go to Ontario. Let us go to Ontario. Let's assume this is Quebec. If you want farming, if you are an agric person, if you want farming, then you might want to look at Ottawa, Quebec, all these provinces that are heavy in farming. There are a lot of companies I see. I'm going to go through some of these companies with you, but keep in mind that Quebec is French. Quebec is French. So how do you now, these are the company names. Haute Salaire. There are some in Concord right there. They are hiring, but they don't look at the number they've hired, not too many. So you might want to look at the ones that are here. What you do is you go into your Google, you take down the company. This is the company. No, that's the company. What you do is you go to Google. Here you go. And then you go to Google. Let's see what you can do with Google. What you can do is go to Google and research the company. Make first of all, make sure you have your resume in Canadian standard. Okay, contact information is right there. Get these companies' information. Here are the contact. Here's the contact. Okay, here is the contact information. No, this one here is no Florida. You want one in Canada. You want one in Canada. So let's go to the one in Canada. They have the companies all over the place. So keep in mind which one you're calling. Keep in mind which one. You can also follow the company in LinkedIn. Or is it? Yeah, LinkedIn. Okay. You can also follow these companies in LinkedIn. It is very helpful to also find people that works there. You network with them. It's very, very helpful to find people who works in these companies. And then what you do is you network with them. That's what LinkedIn is. So these are the Ontario, these are the companies. And here are the number of people they've hired this year alone. 10 people. You don't know where they're from. Here, London, Ontario. These are the here. Digital Extreme, DeMarco. You might want to get the factories. It's better. Okay. So here is the company. And then what you can do, guys, is you get yourself a search engine. You get yourself a computer. Get yourself a resume fixer. I'm going to leave a certain link for you for resume building, how to see the Canadian standard for how you can build your resume. There are a lot of people in Canada who cannot even find work to do. The reason is because their resume, I took a look at some people resume, guys, it was not good. So resumes are very, very important, okay? Resumes are very, very important. Now, so these are some of the things you can do to actually look for work. That is the list, an up-to-date list of companies in Canada hiring individuals in abroad, foreign workers, to come to Canada with a permanent, with a work permit. So you're coming in with your work permit. Once you are hired, you're coming in with a work permit. When you get a company to issue you LMIA certification letter, you can use that letter. Please go on the internet yourself. Canada immigration is very easy for you to open a portal and get the information in. And trust me, it works out. It's priceless. You don't have to pay, and it's done that way. Now, let's go through the Atlantic Immigration Program. This is where the excitement is. There's a program introduced by the Canadian government, okay? This is put together with the federal government and Newfoundland, Labrador. It's a New Brunswick. It's a New Brunswick program. No need for LMIA, no proof of funds. You don't need to tell the immigration officer whether you have money or not, okay? You don't need that. All you need is the company to hire you. Because what has happened, Canada has given 6 companies, and I'm going to go through list by list. Who are these companies? Canada has given a company the opportunity to hire foreign workers, and their process is so quick, so simple. They don't want the hassle because those companies has been very good, very loyal when it comes to the LMIA procedures. So Ontario, the Canadian government, in partnership with New Brunswick is lacking workers. The population at New Brunswick is low. So a lot of people don't work in the country. They own money already. They own the land. So as a foreign workers, there are 6 companies you can apply job through. Once you are issued LMIA certification, you need no proof of, you don't even do LMIA. Listen, you don't even have to open up an express entry portal. No proof of funds, no age limit, no test, no IELT test, nothing. You can also move with your family. And guess what the benefits are? There's so many benefits on their end. With this program, the benefit is settlement services. Settlement services is they make sure they have housing for you. They make sure they have accommodation, transportation, schooling. So let's say you come to the airport, okay? One of these companies hires you. They will then pay for your transportation. They pay for your ticket. They will pay for your plane ticket. So housing, transportation, and also school. Let's say you need an upgrade for something, they can, and if you actually tell the company you're working for, I would like to upgrade myself so I can, my horizon, I can sprung. I am a big person. I like to learn the Canadian ways and I like to take this course. They will pay for you. Language services, they also give you 200 hours of language improvement. So let's say New Brunswick speaks 2 languages, French and English. So if you want to sort of, know how to go buy poutine on the street, you know how to say oui, bonjour, comment s'appelle, je m'appelle Mavis, où tu vas, je suis 20 ans ou bien je suis 30 ans. And hey, if you want to learn those languages, they will pay for 200 hours for you to learn, or you need to polish your English. Okay? Employer will provide you with training if required. They also provide you with training. Okay, these employers provide you with training. You can also bring your family. Okay, educational support. Now, how do you apply? Let's talk about how you apply to these jobs. Let's go through the list of these jobs, and then I told you there are 6 of them, right? Okay. So first company, okay? First company, let me go into, I'm sharing my screen already. So let me go into this screen. Let me go into this screen. First company. Let's go through the first company. I'm going to take you through the first company. And what you do is you can, I'm going to share my screen. First of all, let me stop sharing this screen. Stop sharing the screen. Guys, welcome back. I'm going to share this screen with you and I'll show you the first company. Okay. The first company is Cook Aquaculture. Cook Aquaculture. That's the first company. I hope you guys are making note because it's very, very important. I keep getting the same questions. Besides the list I showed you, there are 6 companies. This is specific province. And the province name is New Brunswick. New Brunswick has a program hiring specific individuals in specific field. Let's see what this company does. Okay, this is New Brunswick. What you do, they have so many different job listings. Career, they deal with, let's go through this one here. They are on Indeed, but you can also get the company's website direct and go there. You can get the company's website direct and just go there and get yourself the information you need. There are so many, like you see, career in Atlantic Canada. Atlantic Canada, there are 4 provinces considering within that category. Atlantic Canada, the countries, those provinces are New Brunswick, Newfoundland, Nova Scotia, and there are 4 of them. But this one is specifically for New Brunswick, guys. Grab it before the Indians does. Grab it before the Chinese does. Grab it because they are so quick. The Filipinos, they will grab it today. So go on it right away. Okay. The second company, guys, the second company is J.D. Irwin. J.D. Irvin. J.D. Irvin, let me type in so you know which company I am referring to. Beside Cook Aqua Culture, J.D. Irwin. Okay, these are J.D. Irwin has different job categories. Okay, they have driving truck drivers. They have so many career paths. Get yourself in the company, call them, tell them you're from this country, tell them where you are, and they will, but the job search engine is right there. But first, I want you guys to work on your resume. Work on your resume. The next company is Group Savoir. Group Savoir. Group Savoir is again, it has different. They're specialized in wood and industry. It's an industrial company. They have so many like categories of work that you can do. If you are a handy person, Group Savoir can actually help you out. You need to call them. Here is their website. This is their website. Okay, they deal with heavy machine operations and all kinds of things, wood supplies, okay, resources management, all those things. They listen. Canada is expanding in housing, and there's more houses because a lot of people, not just you, a lot of people want to come to Canada. Last year, I came here and told you the plans of Canadian government is by 2025, more than 1 million immigrants are in the country. 2024, over 500,000 people has been accepted into the country. Have you guys heard those immigrants that are in the country? It is because Canada has announced a new project. When it is a pilot, make it quick. I will also bring you other pilot programs that are currently a program. It's no longer pilot program. They've made it permanent now. When it's a pilot program, it means they're testing it. They're just making sure that, oh, will this work? Would that work? Because they need to find a way to answer to those need in Canada. So Group Savoy is one of the companies. The next group, the next one is Group Wesco. Group Wesco. Group Wesco is also offers a different range of employment opportunities for people, programs, find jobs. If you go here, you can forklift. They have so many things, okay? They have so many opportunities. They have farming. They have everything, guys. So group job postings, let's see what they have over there. I hope you guys can see. They have the farming stuff here, dishwashing, line cook. Listen, summertime is a hot cake. If you want to get here by next year, start working from now. Summertime has a lot of events. I told you there's so much life to live in this part of the world. You saw the boat cruise the other day. There are plenty of places that Canadians actually goes to explore. Canadians don't sit at home and be slaves. Canadians knows how to live life. So even a gutter is a place of attraction. Okay, so Canada has so much events. Canada has a lot, and therefore it is an opportunity for a lot of work also. So if you want to be here by summer and you are an event planner, if you are a DJ, if you are all sort of, you are in the entertainment, the hospitality world, guys, grab on these things, okay? You can grow as you come here. You grow as you come here. And that is what is going on. So the next one, The next company is called Imperial Manufacturing Group. Okay, Imperial Manufacturing Group. You see, the computer can even hear my voice. As soon as I tap in, it comes up. Imperial Manufacturing Group. Again, a lot of opportunities. Imperial Manufacturing is a manufacturing company. That one has a lot of work for you. Okay, we have assemblyman. We have people on packaging. We have people on so many different areas. In this part of the world, there are a lot of factories. Canada has a lot of factories. US has a lot of farms. US has a lot of processing department. Canada actually grows things and manufacture things also. So Canada is big on manufacturing. So this company, Imperial Manufacturing Group, is another company you can also do your search. And then last but not least, this is the food industry. The food industry, guys, like a caterer. This McCain Food Limited, guys, Canada is huge. Canned food, plastic food, wine food, gather food, wine food, chip food, cracker, whatever. These companies hires you for that. So guys, this is the list that you can go through it yourself. I am going to make sure and give you a link of how you can do your resume, the languages you're going to use. But first, resumes are not the same. Resumes are not the same. If I'm applying to, if I am applying for, let me bring up a resume here. If I'm applying for, let's say, teaching, okay? If I'm applying for teaching, I'm not going to say I am, my objectives is only going to highlight what I am there to do. If I'm applying for administrative, my objective is going to speak languages like to obtain career in administrative capacity, where my strong background in leadership, customer relations, and communication skills, along with my interpersonal skills, can be put to optimum utilization. So guys, this is one of the things that you can, after you finish with your objectives, now go to your skills, bullet point, big time, bullet point, even the officer that you used to cater to, the officer that used to, it doesn't necessarily has to be a job that you're getting paid from. Last time I told you how to do a resume things that you actually did, a skill set. So your skill set can be something like a solid history in delivering outstanding administrative work with genuine commitment to quality and customer satisfaction, or client satisfaction, or community satisfaction, depending on what you're applying for. Strong team player with proven problem solving and excellent communication skills. And your interview must speak about what you do, what you put on this paper. So guys, listen, this is 2020. This is how you can get to Canada 2024. 2023 is almost done. If you have not started your process, do so. Looking for school in Canada is easiest thing. In case you need help with the actual visa application, that is where we come in. But how to look for schools in Canada is the easiest thing one can search for. One, if you're looking for school, you must be a student. And if you're a student, then you must be a learner. Okay? And if you're a learner, then you must be someone who is acquiring knowledge. So to do that, go on the internet, start to look for schools if you have the money to pay for your tuition. And keep in mind, Canada has just announced, guys, housing is becoming a problem in Toronto, Ontario. So the ministry, they are looking to cut down on students that are coming in the country. For it's not the Africans, so It is the other people. I'm telling you, because Africans has not even scratched the surface of the amount of people, the other people, other country. Africans has not. But if you don't grab the opportunity, the other people are taking your spot. And we are the hard workers in this part of the world. That is the truth. And I'm not going to lie about that. So grab it before Canada cuts down the students, because accommodation is becoming a problem. People are complaining. Accommodation is a problem. If you have somebody's living room and you're sleeping in, my sister, listen, don't pretend like you're not from Ghana or you're not from Africa. We are survivors. Get yourself, build yourself up, okay? And stay where you are. So these are some of the companies you can actually go through. Or say, what about teaching? Teaching job up north. If you can get yourself into the country, I can help you with that. That's all I can say with teaching job. Or else, get through to the internet, find any prerequisite course that will transition you into Canada. What you do, educational program, and then get college. I'm from university. I'm telling you. Listen, after interviewing a couple of Ghanaians, the ethics within school, they don't have it. Africa is lying to a lot of people, especially the system, to actually milk you from seeing the real things. People has all degrees, masters, but yet they don't know anything. I'm telling you. And then some people want even PhD in what? So don't be fooled, okay? I know people a degree in graphic design and degree in shoemaking. They have degrees, and now it is about engineering. I am engineer, doctor engineer, professor, honorable wine. It is just big names, but nothing. So please humble yourself, Ghana for humble yourself. Go to the ground, go on the ground. Just get the workable programs. A program that will earn you money, not one that will make you broke and become a slave to somebody for the rest of your life. Ghana school is enslavement. Okay, so get college, get a program that is a prerequisite into getting through to the Canadian Teachers of College. Making you have your Winneba certification from Winneba, University of Winneba, or Cape Coast, or somewhere already. Fair not that. Okay? So when you come in, once you do 1 year program, you go to York University, you go to University of Toronto, you go to why. It be your business. Once you climb up. That's how it does. Because with the Teachers of College, you need to transfer, or they need to actually give you a credit for your teaching experience from where you're coming from. And sometimes you cannot teach at the different schools based on the certificate you have from Ghana. So if you want to teach and open your horizon to teaching from junior, elementary to high school, that's where the money is. That's where the flexibility is, and stability. Then you have to come here, get your teaching certification at least to supply, and then you do programs. Okay, so certify, get yourself certified. You can hear there are specific qualities. There are specific provisions that we provide to students in the classroom. Okay, so they need people who are experienced. Okay, they need people who are experienced within such oh, forgive me, they are sweeping. Okay, something like spec teacher, gym teacher, STEM, technology, science and technology, a gym teacher, mathematics teacher. These are special ground. You can be a coach because there are certain things school no it's easy so many teachers only know how to teach mathematics. Many teachers don't know how to teach computer science, but it's part of the program, so they have to take extra courses. They also have programs how to modify, how to identify a need in your classroom. How do you identify a child sakola way or here a way intensive support program? And I say there are so many way special education program as a SST meeting, eh? Special support program. All those people now. How do you even identify a student's need? When akola na oti wono ni madie Ghana, there's nothing like that. There's a huge difference between teaching in Ghana, because in this country you need to be, as a teacher, you need to make recommendations, and the recommendations goes into a team, professionals within the school. I want for mama into me pulling. Let me just close this door because I ran to why not then say Abra, this guy is bent on sweeping my back. Then. All he wants to do is sweep my back. Oh. He's sweeping, eh? He's on a machine sweeping. That's a profession. So how do you make recommendations for a student? So you need to come and learn all that. And that is why the Canadian government will give you up to specific level based on your experiences from Africa. So that's with the teacher. Or say, what about auto electrician? The same thing. Guys, go to the website that I just gave you. If you want a specific search, this list, okay? Let me share it with you again. If you want a specific search, this is the list. This list can help you a lot. These lists, it can help you a lot. Okay. This one, because this has all companies on it. So you have auto mechanic companies like automatic companies that builds machines. It could be a government job like a TTC. There are certain positions that Canadians do not cover. Don't be afraid to go through the list, okay? Automakers say, please, what about geologists? A geologist, my sister, not every Irene, a geologist, it is a special field. So you need to find a company that are looking for such way. I can't give you everything as I'm sitting here. Also, please, can you give website again? It's on it. It's on my screen. It's actually on my screen. Guys, share the program. I'm showing the website on the one for the Canadian Temporary Foreign Worker Program, okay? And also the 6 companies that I've listed. As soon as I finish this show, I'm going to list the companies for you. It will be inside the headings, okay, the caption. And then I will also paste the page. Let me paste the page for you. Let me paste the page. I'm going to copy the page. I'm going to copy the page and paste it right here. What about that? That is the person. What about dairy farm? Tons of them. Dairy farm, Tijani. There are a lot of. Listen, I traveled to dairy farm, farming. Don't waste it. There's a lot of jobs with farming. There's a lot of a friend of mine who does this farming. Guys, the reason I'm doing live is I get to answer. Farming are too many in Canada or US. There's a gentleman on a trip in the US. They brought them for, I think, 8 months or 6 months. And he's also looking for a means to cross over to Canada. And I always say, guys, farming is in Ghana. You can look for farming from Ghana or Nigeria, if you're a farmer, you want to come here, just come and learn have the experience, work with the farmer, maybe during the summertime, winter time when the farmer is in Florida, maybe you can take the farmer to Ghana. Make connection. Don't take advantage of people. Papa, me pacho na eburo na no beans no da be na be so umfre me. What film me? Beans no that me program. A lot of people are asking questions. When is your beans? Who beans no? Any who no what you try that na? Okay. Na beans na. What harvesting? Na October na I want him. Okay, call me. That when I call him, call me na me back. Thank you very much. Thank you. So we'll talk. Nyamiadum. Nyamiadum. Okay, thank you. So I was trying to see if my brother has already harvested the beans and his the garlic, the garlic. And my brother, do you mind giving a little bit of a background? Are you on a speaker? Can you give a little bit of, people are asking about farming, because I went to New York, and Chase, the amount of land, this New York, US is farming a lot, including Canada. I went to Ottawa, the whole land outside is a farm. How does one get a farming job in Canada?
Unless a farm employs you.
Okay.
So the farm, you can get a job from the farmer. So for example, our farm can employ someone to come and work for us. It's just that we're trying to put things in place to get them from Ghana or those who are already here.
Okay.
So is the farm that is that, and then the farm has to apply for the LMIA.
Yeah. So far you are working on the LMIA, or?
We did work on the LMIA. I think the next thing is to let the Ghanaian embassy know, because so that the application will be smooth. There are so many people here who are not doing the job, but they send letters home saying they are doing it. And so the embassy have to be aware, So as, for instance, we might have to write a letter to the embassy saying we are having this project and we want to be able to get people from Ghana to help us.
Do you think Ghana embassy would turn it into politics, Chase?
Oh, I mean, you see, that's the thing. So I'm dealing with the local government here. So the local government here is what I'm trying to get a note from. So for example, last 2 weeks, I met with the International Development Minister.
Okay.
And so I'm trying to get him to endorse what is going on. And I've also written a letter to the Agri Minister, the Ontario Agri Minister.
Ontario Agri Minister. Okay, good.
Yeah. So I want to meet him as well, so that we can legitimately, hire people to come and do the job for us.
Okay. That is brilliant. In fact, Halami, so I can, I want to, the more people go there, the more people go there, the more they know it is an effort, like a team effort.
Thank you. So if you want to come, then the moment we get the appointment, I'll call you to come. So
please,
we can all go.
Call me anytime. Why? Medase, Papa. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Oh, I'll come. Why?
I believe you. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank
you.
Talk to you soon.
Okay, bye-bye. Guys, you see, there are a lot of things that is happening on the ground. Other people are doing it. The Filipinos are doing, the Chinese are doing, the Indians are doing it, Ukrainians are doing it, even South Africa, the Hispanic community are doing it heavily, are doing it. They bring people here every year to come and work on farms. There's so many Chinese are doing it. In fact, when it comes to caregiving, a lot of people takes advantage, and I am going to ask every Ghanaian. I will be dealing with that one, because you see, Ghanaians are not benefiting from some of these international programs. Do you understand? But we are everywhere. So we are going to actually find our foot into the door on how we can also get our people to sort of also participate in the things that they are already involved in. We make the world go around. Okay, so we need to also bang on the doors of these individuals, the decision makers, and forget about the people who just want to be greedy about the opportunities they have. So guys, also please tell your brother to employ us. That's what he's working on. Okay, he's working on that. So I want for this is it. I'm gonna let you go, but there's so much you can do with the information that I just given you. There's nothing else out there. If you are in the country already, and you need help, right now, as we are helping other people, we can also help you too. If you are in a country, you're a student, okay? If you're a student and you know how to ask questions and you know how to get through to doors, okay? And you know how to go out there, then we can help you. Nobody can do the job for you. We need to empower you and amplify you, and also give you the necessary tools that you need to do in order for you to get a job. Don't sit down. If you're already in the country, you're stranded. Don't be lost. Okay? Don't be lost. May God bless you all, and share the video as well to everybody that comes your way. This is what I'm going to leave you with.